Next, let's go to Grant Baker with an RT Wrap with a wrap-up of what happened last week in national news.
In news, a volcano erupted on the Spanish Canary Islands of La Palma on Saturday, September 19th. Video footage showed streams of lava destroying nearly 400 homes as it slowly made its way towards the coastline and out to the sea. No deaths have been reported thus far. Young climate activists Greta Thunberg and Vanessa Nakate called out global leaders Tuesday for failing to meet promised funding pledges that were to go towards developing countries. During her now-famous address, Thunberg cited that leaders were given too much blah 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 and not enough action. Talks are anticipated to make their climax at major United Nations summit in Glasgow, Scotland on October 31st. The search continues for Brian Laundrie, the companion of Gabby Pieklo. On September 1st, Laundrie and Petito, a YouTuber, left Long Island for a 4-month trip across the country. Later on, Laundrie returned to Florida without Petito, and her remains were found near a campsite where they had been seen. Now let's go to Jack Schmiel with a wrap-up of what's been happening in entertainment news.
Thanks, Grant. In the world of entertainment, culture, and celebrity, Squid Game, a fictional drama now appearing on Netflix, is all over the news and social media. It's Netflix's most watched show in 90 countries, and is predicted to be one of the most popular series of all time. The show is about a cast of characters who are all in serious debt and play children's games to win money. The last person standing would win $45 billion. For the first time in 13 years, Britney Spears has been suspended from the court-ordered conservatorship under her father, Jamie Spears. Britney Spears' lawyer says, quote, "This suspension is directly what Britney wanted. She does not want Jamie in her life," unquote. The issue has stripped up much controversy, inspiring multiple documentaries and the Free Britney hashtag. R. Kelly has been found guilty on all 9 charges of sex trafficking and racketeering in the Brooklyn federal court. After hearing from 50 witnesses, 11 of which were his victims, in 9 hours of deliberating, the jury found R. Kelly guilty on all counts. He is scheduled to be sentenced in May 2022 and faces 10 years to life in prison. Now to Luke McClister with our sports news.
Thanks, Jack. In the world of sports, at the Baltimore Ravens and Detroit Lions football game on Sunday, September 26th, Ravens kicker Justin Tucker set a new NFL field goal record of 66 yards. The kick, which hit the crossbar and flipped several times in the air before being ruled good, was made on Ford Field in Detroit in the last few minutes of the game, securing Baltimore's win with a score of 19-17. Legendary boxer Manny Pacquiao announced his retirement on Tuesday night. Pacquiao ended his career with a record of 62 wins, 8 draws, and 2 losses. The twice named Fighter of the Year by the Boxers Association will go down as one of the greatest to ever box. The NBA announced that they don't require players to have the COVID-19 vaccine, but players who are vaccinated will be able to avoid regularly being tested for COVID and sit with their teammates while at team dinners, traveling, and etc. While players who aren't vaccinated need to be tested for COVID daily, some players have spoken out for or against the vaccine. LeBron James said he is vaccinated after initially being skeptical, while others have said that they are not vaccinated against COVID. Now to RT Magazine.
In our first segment, I share a story about a member of our high school. She shows good sportsmanship, which leads to some unexpected social media fame.
On Saturday, September 18th, a Facebook post began trending reading, "Social media, do your thing, let's find her," with an image of a Middletown runner helping a competitor from another school at that day's meet. Posted by Jessica Ballinger Hoyle. This post was quickly spread, and the Middletown racer was identified as MHS junior Haley Otto. Let's hear more from Haley about what happened at the race.
So it was a little bit after the 2-mile mark, and I saw this girl who had fallen down. I think she had passed out, and she kind of fell off the track, so she couldn't get up, she couldn't see straight. So I just kind of noticed that she was struggling, so I just kind of picked her up and moved her over to a clearer area because people were about to run over her. And then I left her there, and then I just went over and told the official that there was someone passed out over there.
The meet was held at Hereford High School. This course is known to be the hardest course the team will run this season due to the amount of hills in the course. Hoyle mentions in her post that Haley sacrificed her own finish to help the runner on this difficult course. Haley talks about her thoughts on her finishing place.
I mean, I'm not super great at cross country. I just kind of do it to get in shape for a track season. So I definitely was not a contender for first place anyway. So I didn't really care about my place at all now.
Hoyle's original post has received over 37,000 shares and 4.9 thousand likes. The post has been reposted on the account MHS Sandpit Crew, where it has received nearly 300 likes and dozens of reshares by Haley's classmates and teammates. Haley shares her thoughts on her moment of social media fame.
I think it's super sweet. I mean, all the Facebook moms, they kind of love me, which is nice. But I think it's also like a little bit embarrassing just because everyone at school is like reposting it. But it's not that bad. And I don't know, I just think it's weird. I didn't really know anyone was taking my picture, and now it has like 20,000 shares, which is pretty cool. It's cool.
The MHS girls cross country coach Alan Caldwell shares his thoughts on the social media attention.
There's no such thing as bad attention, no bad news, I don't think. So I think it's awesome. There's a friend of mine coaches the team that the girl ran on. So he didn't like the part where a Middletown girl was picking up a Northern girl. But yeah, it's been awesome. It's been positive. Lots of coaches reach out, lots of parents, so it's all been good.
One of Haley's teammates, MHS senior Morgan Vandre, shares about how these actions reflect Haley's character and sportsmanship.
I think Haley's actions at the meet completely reflected her character. Overall, this just doesn't surprise me. If I were to know anyone on the team, if they told me randomly someone on the team had done that, I would immediately suspect Haley. She's just the type of person that just always lifts everyone up. She'll always push you through the end. Even when we're running together, she'll always cheer you on during the race when we're both dying. So she's just there to support everybody.
Next, RT reporter Gabby Pieklo gives us an inside look into the guidelines and information you need to know before attending this year's homecoming.
The Middletown High School SGA is putting on the homecoming dance this year after missing the chance last year due to the pandemic. SGA President Dylan Spears and SGA Advisor Gilbert Kim explained some of the guidelines and information about the dance.
I've been tasked with organizing homecoming, the pep rally, and Spirit Week, so I'm the guy to talk to if you did not like something.
Well, as SGA president, I am in charge of setting up for homecoming and just planning Spirit Week and everything leading up to the event.
So homecoming tickets are $20 a piece. You can purchase them online at School Cash online, also during all lunch shifts. However, if you do purchase it online, be sure to bring your receipt or a picture of the receipt when you come pick up your ticket. Also to keep in mind, each ticket is specific to you when you purchase it. On each ticket there's a number, so be sure not to do a switcheroo with your friend because you won't be able to get in because it won't match your name.
This year the theme for homecoming is Neon Vibes.
Now I don't want to share all the juicy details, but we'll have the per usual, some a little shiny. Of course it's Neon Vibes, so we'll have some neon lights, but we'll find out the evening of.
Masks will be required, and this year we won't be allowed to bring students from other schools, and I don't think there will be any social distancing.
The homecoming court this year is Brielle Beatty, Andrew Depot, Will Morgan, Bree Horman, Emmeline Tolley, Baron Ropp, Brody Moran, Chloe Gatos, Rachel Lloyd, Clark Cheers, Lane Roxanne, Sabrina Hansen, Michaela Ball, Luke McLister, Dylan Spears, and Hannah Klein.
According to a poll taken on September 10th, 59.7% of 263 MHS students are planning to go to homecoming, while 35.4% of those students are still contemplating going. Here are some students' expectations.
I expect it to be interesting this year, especially with all the like COVID safety and everything. I don't really know what to expect, but I think it'll be interesting to see.
That it'll be the same as my freshman year, but just with masks.
Finally, in our RT Plus segment, RT reporters Lydia and Morgan Vandre give us a look into this year's homecoming court.
My friends, my family, the cross-country team, Spur Dog, and saying good morning to Mr. Casada walking in the building.
My favorite part about Middletown's probably the good community we have.
Is the mango naked in the cafeteria lunch line?
I think just everybody around here, all the people that go to Middletown, all the sporting events, football games, even though I'm a part of them, it's just a great atmosphere, and just all the people around here just always been so nice.
Probably Mr. Ridenauer. I'm going to miss AST the most.
Jake Brandenburg pants me in the 6th grade.
I was at a marching band competition and I was so confident in walking with my huge bass drum, and I tripped over a traffic cone. I ran right into it, smacked into it, fell to the ground. My bass drum fell off and just rolled away. And everyone laughed at me. And I got a hole in my uniform on my knee.
I was bringing a lunchbox to school.
To elementary school, we were playing football at recess, and I forget who it was, but somebody got hit in the face and their nose started like gushing blood. So I took off my white t-shirt and gave it to them, and then it got covered in blood, so I walked back into the school without a shirt on, and then my teacher made me go to the Lost and Found and get a shirt.
Freshman year, I had like a chocolate milk and I spilled it on the cafeteria floor, and then when I went to like go like wipe it down with paper towels or whatever, I slipped in it and I like fell in the chocolate milk. So that was pretty embarrassing.
My most embarrassing moment was definitely dating Sabrina in the 8th grade.
Dating Broden.
Probably my sophomore year homecoming. I ripped my pants in the middle of the dance, and everybody could see me wearing these like peach underwear that I had on underneath.
I don't get embarrassed.
In AST, one of my first times, I was maxing power clean, and I hit myself with the bar and fell down. Can I show you the video? Yes. I pulled it up.
Jonah Berger when we did Legend of Polar Mountain together.
Jonah Berger? No, we used to hide pens in the playground.
Myself.
My first crush, I think, was 7th grade Zach Houck.
Dylan Spears.
Ooh, first crush, Will Morgan. Kindergarten. I can sing harmonies to any song.
Good for you, I guess you've been working on yourself. I guess the therapist I found for you, she really helped.
I can stare at the camera for a long time.
I used to be able to do a handstand.
Oh, okay, that was actually kind of good.
I can do the split.
I can do a split better than Sabrina Hansen.
It goes through the hand. It's so cool.
I can do a backflip.
I can do a backflip better than Will.
I don't know. My arm can bend backward.
It can go like that.
Well, I just beat the record for single leg squats, so I did 78, and I can do this with my nose.
I can still do the renegade. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not sneezing.
So I'm gonna bring in my bestie, who's also on the court, Emmeline Tolley. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Woo, 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 honey.
It's a pretty intricate song with a lot of different lyrics, so it is a little tough to karaoke, but and Morgan's gonna play it for us, but
Tequila.
Bambaleo by the Gypsy Kings. Din-da-ling, din-da-ling, ding, din-da-ling, din-da-ling. Bambaleo, bambaleo.
I would be Love You Like a Love Song by Selena Gomez. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. And I keep hitting repeat.
Up beside the jukebox if I die.
We'll Meet Again by Johnny Cash. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when.
Probably some Taylor Swift song.
Uh-oh. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Hit it, Fergie.
All the time I turn around, brothers gather round, always looking at me up and down, looking at my home. I just want to sing now, I ain't turn around, no drum, little mama, I don't want to take it. And I will always love you.
Berries and cream. Okay. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Up the octave. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. I should win Homecoming King because I just blessed your ears with the Little Lad song.
I don't know. Break the status quo. Let the drumline captain, band kid, choir, theater kid win Homecoming Queen. Yay!
I should not win Homecoming King. I believe that honor should be bestowed upon Andrew Depot.
Me and Broden should win Homecoming Queen and King because we dated in 7th grade, so I think for like 2 weeks. I feel like that'd make my younger self just so excited. Lane and I should win Homecoming Court because this is the first time we ever talked to each other.
Because I want to tell my kids someday.
I don't know. You tell me. I don't even live in Middletown. It's a good place.
I should win Homecoming Queen because in kindergarten I stood up against bullying by punching another kid.
I don't know, I'm a great guy. I think I just deserve to win. I don't know. Play football, play sports. You can come watch me play some football on the football field. I'm a baller.
Well, I mean, someone's got to win, and it should be me, because I am awesome, and I am cool.
My name is Clark Cherry.
My name is Luke McClister. Lane Routzen.
Vern Ray.
Michaela Ball. Sabrina Hansen.
I'm Rachel Lloyd.
My name is Chloe Gata.
Miss Hannah Klein.
It's Emmeline Tolley.
My name is Andrew Depot.
Dylan Spears.
It's Will Morgan.
It's Baron Robb.
And you should vote for me.
And you should vote.
And you should vote.
And you should vote for me.
For Homecoming King.
For me.
For Homecoming Queen.
For Homecoming King.
Vote for me.
Vote for me.
Vote me for Homecoming Queen.
Hello.
Rig, money. Rig, money. Put that in.
Okay. Is this loud enough? Okay. Okay.
No? Can't say I have.
Oh my lord. There's a bus now.
My name is Luke McClister. You might have seen me on the announcements before.
Me up.
inside the jukebox. because I'm little lad.
Voting for homecoming will be October 4th through the 8th.
Before we go, let's talk to Nawal Bhatti about a piece she has written for RT Media's website, mhsroundtable.com. She writes a column about the prejudice her Muslim American family faced following the September 11 attacks in 2001. Tell us about your piece, Nawal.
My piece shows the hardships that Muslim Americans faced following 9/11 and still face today. I wrote this column because not many people are informed about the heavy discrimination Muslim Americans experienced. The months after 9/11 were really hard for my family, so I wanted to inform everyone about their experiences.
Thanks, Nawal. That sounds really interesting and important. That's it for this episode of RT Magazine, part of the Roundtable's multimedia experience. Thanks for watching. You can find all our episodes on mhsroundtable.com, or you can download our app, Student News Source, for access to our articles, videos, and podcasts. Have a great week.